Hot mics.
Oh my gosh, it's my friends. Look at this. My friends.
I missed y'all.
Oh my goodness. Let's get this thing started, fellas. Toodles, everybody, and welcome into the pregame show. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Presented by Bet365. Never ordinary. Not once. Guys.
Toodles.
Look, Toodles, everyone. Toodles, Dev. Toodles, vote.
Toodles, fellas.
Kale. Toodles over there. Look at us, guys. We're back. Preseason, a little excitement in the air. Probably too much excitement in the air.
Way too much. Yep.
A little bit too much, but you know what? I'm going to ride this wave. We have a pregame show. We're going to give you the cliff notes of the offseason. Maybe some people, the real ones, were with us the offseason. They never left.
Yeah.
But none of the real ones left. But some people, I'm not saying who, but some people maybe left a little bit for the offseason and want the cliff notes. We're also going to talk about the things we get hyped for that always disappoint. I don't know why we're talking about that today. And then we're going to play some bets. To help me do that, my man, Brennan Vogt.
What a treat. Dev's back in the building. The fellas are in Studio A. The Denver Nuggets are playing basketball. No qualifiers. The Denver Nuggets are playing basketball. That's a fact. And the boys are back.
Man, it's funny because Dev is, as we learned in Serbia, the biggest celebrity of all of us. But he's
Correct.
also the biggest celebrity among us.
That's also true.
Like among us.
Right.
Highest approval rating.
Unfortunately, you're batting right before him. So go
know.
ahead and get this out of the way, Harrison.
Dev's the only one that has a 100% approval rating on the show.
That's what I'm talking about.
I feel like most of us have a high approval
Oh,
rating.
totally high.
Definitely above 50%.
Yeah, for sure.
Dev's at 100.
He's at 100.
This guy's at 100.
By the way, not just on the show, in life. And then there he is. Look at it. Making his epic return, Superstar Dev.
It's so great to be back, and also to have 100%. All you got to do is just go missing for a while. You're like the new kid on the
Less
block.
is more.
You have some fresh takes.
Yeah.
If you say something crazy, they're like, hey, at least he's back, and things like that. And also, you got to bring the juice. It's about bringing the juice and getting you guys back. I haven't seen you guys smile in a while, so this is great. This is great.
I don't think I have
We've been
smiled.
smiling a lot this offseason.
We've had some
I even have
smiles.
to take out Eric this weekend because I needed those vibes back.
Yeah, there you go. By the way, I like the shirt. Did you wear that for us?
Absolutely. I missed all my friends. You guys are my friends. You guys are my best friends. And Kale.
This is how he keeps the 100%.
That's true.
Just pandering 101 right here.
I felt
the
so
ground
good when he
running.
said we're friends, and then I realized it's his lowest ranking.
Yeah.
Right.
Friends, then
Friends,
best friends.
good friends, best friends.
We're in the friends tier. All right, Nuggets are in Phoenix. Not most of them are. We have some game notes, Harrison.
Yeah, we do have some game notes.
What do you think they are? What are those game notes?
First, though, gotta start off by bringing the vibes down a little bit. If you guys saw the news today, Michael Malone's father, Brendan Malone, passed away, 81 years old. So Michael Malone not with the team today, probably not going to be with the team for this game on Thursday either in Chicago. But thoughts to the Malone family. I mean, we know from covering Michael Malone for as long as we have how influential his dad was in his life and his coaching and on the Nuggets and on the NBA. So our thoughts are definitely with the Malone family.
And by the way, I do want to. I'm glad you brought it up. Obviously, it's a huge note, probably the single biggest note of the day.
Yeah.
But I want to. We'll spend some time on this in the post game show, which will also end up obviously becoming the podcast. So have some more things planned for that afterwards. But glad you brought it up here because it's a big story.
Yeah. So David Adelman is coaching tonight. He stepped in for Michael Malone, before, so he knows what he's getting into. So
I saw a video.
I'm excited.
I saw a video today about Adelman. A really good one.
Really, by
Was
who?
that on DNVR Nuggets?
Oh, it was on DNVR.
That's right.
That's where
That's
I
where
saw
I saw
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. So if you guys haven't seen it, you can watch it at halftime today. Watch it at halftime.
Yeah.
New video up on Nuggets. A very interesting Nuggets play. David Adelman, the star of the show.
Yeah, check it out. Injuries. Jamal Murray, hamstring soreness is questionable. Christian Braun, calf contusion, also questionable. I have not been monitoring Twitter, so I don't know if those are officially
Game time decisions.
in or out. But I would assume both those guys are out. I love David Adelman getting up to the podium pregame and I think telling Katie Wingy both those guys are, quote, game time decisions. I mean, that guy is head coach material just from that answer alone. In a pregame presser, not revealing who's in and who's out.
You don't want to give a strategic...
That is an expert, elite answer.
It's hilarious that they have so many different types of coaches on the staff, because there's some coaches that just went in there and told everything and Coach Pop. And then there's guys like him that have, they know what they're doing, and they're just like, we're not going to give it away. We're going to just keep it behind bars.
By the way, Harrison's dead on. He told specifically and exclusively Katie Wingy. She's actually the only media member there tonight. Only person at the presser. So,
Michael Porter Jr. is out with that ankle injury. So we'll see who's in the starting lineup, but huge opportunity for some of the young guys. Peyton Watson, maybe some of the rookies to play big minutes tonight. For the Suns, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal are all out tonight. Rest. And
ducking the Nuggets?
Maybe.
Unreal.
Early ducking.
Man.
Preseason just started.
Yeah.
In all sincerity, look, you don't have to play every preseason game. They're already on their second preseason game. But at the same time, I do get a little giggle out of it. Don't you, Dev? Don't you get a little giggle out of, of course they're resting this one?
You have to, but also it's about, continuity and wanting to get your guys, on the same page before you start the season.
You would think, Dev.
They can't afford to, start off bad, so you need your guys to be ready to go. And I know their whole thing is about, trying to keep guys healthy and things like that. But it's the start of the season, and it's going to be a long season. You got to get them on the same page. Also, Nuggets don't do those things.
So are the Suns trying to not, give their game plan away to the Nuggets?
Is it ISO ball? Is it ISO
Wait,
ball?
they're going your turn, my turn?
Don't give them early tape on that. All jokes aside, it is their second preseason game, and Denver is resting some key guys, so it does make sense.
Don't get the truth involved in this, dude. Don't bring facts into this. We're
you're right.
on the Suns.
They're cowards.
Those cowards.
They're
dude.
cowards. I'm rusty.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Suns have played one preseason game. They beat the Pistons 130-126. The starters did play in that game for them. Tonight, though, the Suns are starting Saban Lee, Grayson Allen, Josh Okogie. He's the one starter, or one of the two starters who's playing. Chimezi Metu and Yusuf Nurkic starting at center for Phoenix.
Oh, so there's a little juice here. A little juice.
Just a mid-off.
I'm telling you, it's a mid-off. Bol playing?
He should be playing.
Adam is keyed in on Bol.
Dude,
You're
preseason
locked in on that matchup.
Preseason Bol is one of the most fun players in the
Well,
NBA.
he didn't have a great
Actually
game in their
true.
first game. Kind of underwhelming.
I'm shocked.
He's going to bring it tonight. Yeah. I didn't say he's a good player. I say he's one of the most fun players.
Yeah.
He's going to be jacking up threes. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's the game notes.
That's all the game notes? You don't want to go deeper on the game notes?
Do you have anything else?
I'm just saying. I don't know if there's more. I guess we'll just do for that. No, in all sincerity, it's preseason game. I imagine starter.
I'll let you know about the starters when I see them.
Yeah. I'm actually excited for this one, maybe even more than if the starters were playing. And I mean that because preseason, who cares? We know what the starters look like. NBA champs. Same ones from last year. I want to see all these end-of-bench guys, and that's why I'm excited. And you might be wondering, who are those end-of-bench guys? Because maybe you, like Dev, not a real one, and you've been sitting out this offseason and don't know what's been going on. I'll fill you in, Dev. I'll fill you in.
Thank you.
There are 3 rookies on this team. There are 3 rookies. The Nuggets had 3 draft picks. They drafted 3 guys. I know he was at Summer League. I know he knows all these things, but I'm doing a bit.
I'm just curious to see how surprised he is to learn
Yeah,
that.
to learn all these things. 3 rookies on the team. They have Julian Strother out of Gonzaga, 6'7" shooter. Guy shoots from deep. One of those guys that just has no hesitation.
He has a ratchet?
He's got a. I think so. I think he does.
Okay.
That's a
And he
jumper
came
or
on the
something?
podcast.
He's also actually, you're right.
He's a friend of the show.
Friend-
He is a
friend of the show.
early friend of the show.
Proper title, please.
He's getting in with the people he needs to get in with early on.
The Nuggets also drafted Jalen Pickett, a 6'2" point guard Jokic.
Point guard Jokic.
If Jokic was 6'2",
Yeah, Adam
Sam,
really likes this guy.
I love this dude. He was a second rounder. Very interesting game. They call it booty ball.
Booty ball.
Plays
Yeah.
very slow. The
Everybody's
slower-
afraid to
for
say
more
it, though.
reason than one.
People don't.
Don't do this. We're not doing that.
People call it booty ball.
They call it booty ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not really. Not that many people call it that.
Just us, pretty
Just
much.
us and a couple
Okay.
other people.
What's next? Who's next?
And then Hunter Tyson.
Hunter Tyson.
Hunter Tyson. He
Why are you
is.
saying it like Hunter Tyson?
Well, his name is Hunter. You just like take the T out. And make
Okay,
it a
tell
little
me
country.
about this guy.
Hunter.
Who was his NBA comp?
Larry Bird, apparently.
You ever heard of Larry Bird?
Decent comp.
6'8" slasher, shooter, lights out shooter, high IQ, cuts well. Kind of does a lot of things well on the offensive end. Defensively, we'll find out. That was the rap on him in the draft. Maybe not the best defender, but they're all old. So those are the rookies.
Oh, and they're all old.
They're not. There's you draft in the draft 19-year-olds. You take guys that one and done. Not the Nuggets, not Calvin Booth. He says, "Give me the oldest players in the draft." Nuggets got 3 of like the 10 oldest players in the entire draft.
So they drafted the dream team?
They drafted the dream team.
Oh,
baby.
we got some breaking news, fellas.
What do we have?
Oh.
This just in from Woj. The Denver Nuggets are picking up the 3rd-year option on Christian Braun.
Oh, thank
I am
God.
shocked. Man, see,
The 3rd-year option?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Good.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
Just fit.
I mean, he's like-
it came across my desk.
Thanks for that note.
We're live.
Genuinely
Feel
did
weird
not
if
know
we
they
didn't
had that.
acknowledge it. I don't
So
know.
it's good to know that they did.
It's
now.
just like a formality. type
Formality.
I didn't think it would steal the show.
You want to add anything on the rookies
thing. Well,
for those of
Dev, if I don't know if you were there, I think you might have been. Hunter Tyson won or was
Ugh,
named
this is
first
good.
team All
Yeah.
Summer League.
Yep.
He got that distinction
Which-
in
oh.
Vegas.
the
Really?
white guy.
Yeah,
my
the
God.
That's
Larry
correct. Yeah,
Bird
Larry
guy.
Bird. Yep.
What'd you think they called Larry
Yeah.
Bird?
I don't know, man. You can call anybody Larry Bird these days. Like, I don't know if you guys have been outside lately, like I have, and touched
Yeah.
grass. You could, like, comps are not off of looks anymore.
Really?
The Nuggets also signed this guy, Justin Holiday. He's brothers with Drew Holiday.
yeah.
Oh, he's a brother.
Yeah. Yeah, that too.
He has 2 brothers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Aaron Holiday, his other brother, he's nicknamed the Fireman.
we think.
I don't even know if he knows that.
And by the way, Justin Holiday, he gets signed, and you just kind of see he hasn't played a lot in the last couple of years. You've seen, maybe he's an end of bench guy. Maybe he's this year's Ish Smith.
Right.
Maybe not. Maybe a guy that throughout training camp has been Harrison Wynn's training camp MVP.
I did call him that.
And a guy that I think is probably slotted in as a every night type of player, at least to start the year.
So there's like the tier. There's the Ish Smith, then there's the Davon Reed, and then
Yeah.
there's the Jeff Green.
Yeah.
Are we
He's Jeff
saying
Green.
he's
I think
Jeff
starting
Green?
out at Jeff Green.
Oh, yeah, I'd say
Starting
he's
out
in
at
Jeff Green tier.
All right, see, they got some guys over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, some guys.
Yeah. DeAndre Jordan, he's back with the team.
Still? Yeah. He's still on the
He's
team?
running it back for
That
one
man
more
is-
year, probably.
He is old.
And Reggie Jackson,
RG Jackson.
Colorado's own.
Friend of
Reggie
the show.
Jackson's still here.
Yeah, he was also on the podcast, too.
Training camp. You guys think, okay, it's a shortened off season, vibes are going to be low. The opposite is true. Training camp over the last week and really into this week with practices back here in Denver, the team's been excited. Vote. That's the number one thing I have to catch people up is that you think that this team is not looking to repeat or maybe going to ease their way into the season. These guys seem ready to be back.
It's the same energy and maybe a little different, but it's not lacking. And that's why you got to get boots on the ground as we did in San Diego. Easier to say now in hindsight, but it was around that time last year that we got our first taste of the vibes and how good things were and what was brewing in Denver. If you're looking to read into this year's San Diego trip, it felt very, very similar. The new guys are challenging the old guys. The old guys are picking up where they left off. And I think everyone's hungry and eager to get back after it.
Yeah. And you might be wondering, where do the Nuggets fit into all of this? Like, okay, all of these moves, are they the favorites to win the championship? They are not, according to Bet365, our presenting sponsor.
No way.
They are
Never
behind,
ordinary.
Never ordinary. They're behind Milwaukee. Milwaukee plus 350. They made a trade. They got Damian Lillard this
Heard of him.
offseason.
That's a big one.
To pair with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wait, he left Portland?
Yeah, well, he was loyal, but then it only goes so far.
I don't want to make crazy Lillard jokes, but his loyalty went away so quickly, in multiple ways.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
pretty wild.
It was really
When
sad.
you have the chance to go to Miami and live in Miami, loyalty just goes out the window.
The Boston Celtics, they got Kristaps Porzingis. They also got Drew Holiday. So they have an overhauled team. They lose Marcus
Brother of
Smart,
Justin.
Brother of Justin. They also have better odds on Bet365, plus 400 to win the title. Denver slots in third at plus 450. The Phoenix Suns are after them at plus 600, and then the rest is history, and the rest are guys kind of down there a little bit further. So tonight, a matchup between the top two teams in the Western Conference, according to Bet365.
You want the starters?
Let's get them.
Oh, I need him.
Nikola Jokic
Good.
at center.
I like
Aaron
that.
Gordon at power forward.
That's a great front court.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope at shooting guard.
Regular starters.
Justin Holiday gets the start at the 3.
Trying to tell you guys.
Coming
There we
off
go.
the training camp MVP award. And starting at the 1 and playing tonight is Jamal Murray.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So Christian Braun is out. Jamal Murray is in.
You know what that is? That's Jamal looking out for Harrison. Can't start the year Jamal Murray on the bench.
So Jamal Murray been dealing with that hamstring injury. I'm a little surprised to see him playing tonight, Dev. In all sincerity, like it is a preseason game and hamstrings are scary.
Yeah, but it also tells you that it's not as bad as you thought if
that's
he's
true.
going to play in the first preseason game, especially against the Suns, who are not playing anybody. It's not like you have to push or anything like that, but he wants to work through it. And as we all know with Jamal, he's going to work through like things that are not too serious. So the fact that they're not pushing him back, especially with it not being Malone, out there, they could have easily just like said, no, not tonight, but he's pushing through. So that's a great sign, actually.
Jamal also loves playing against the Suns. I wonder if he walked in the building tonight and was like, this arena. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm playing tonight.
Saw that first vertical billboard of Devin Booker and just thought, you know what?
You know what? Let's look at the
That sore.
Yeah, it's not that sore.
Wait, they got
me.
Nurkic? I'm
Like,
in.
okay,
Coach,
I'm
I'm in.
So I'm excited for that. I don't know how much these guys are going to play tonight, but you know what? I'm excited to see. And to be honest with you, you're going to hate this one. Because I'm excited to see Mike. But I am excited to see Justin Holiday with these guys because so much hype is out of camp about Justin Holiday. And if you put him, let's be honest, I'm not that optimistic about Denver's all-bench lineup. So I want to see the hype in this environment where the deck is not stacked against him. You know what I mean?
No, I'm with it. I'm honestly with it. And it's why I would have felt okay with Jamal not playing. Although, as Dev said that, it's just better to hear that he feels like he can go.
Yeah.
But I'm with you in the logic. I mean, we talked about this the last couple of shows. We know what the starting 5 looks like. Can they get even better? Probably. That'd be sick. But this right now is about answering questions. And we're getting to it earlier rather than later. I'm with it.
Look, this does answer a big question right off the bat, I think. I mean, Justin Holiday clearly ahead of Peyton Watson on the depth chart.
I think that is probably true, but I wouldn't necessarily read into that. We've seen Malone in years past elevate the third stringer
sure.
to keep continuity
Keep
with
the bench together as best as possible.
But I would agree with that. That's probably the right way to interpret this.
I mean, this is just like the momentum continuing with Holiday.
Right. Justin in the rotation is on the table for sure.
Who's he matched up with tonight? Metsu?
Fuck if I know.
He forgot. You just did game
But they were
Grayson
making up
Allen.
I'm just
names over there.
kidding.
Grayson Allen.
Grayson
Yeah,
Allen.
a
Right,
Kogi
yeah.
he could guard.
Yeah. He's going to be so
Saban
tall.
Lee he could guard.
All right. Well, there you go. Guys, up next, I want to talk about things you get excited for that always disappoint. Why? Because number one on my board is probably preseason. This happens. And look, I'm really excited about it. I'm a sicko, you guys. I love basketball. I get into it. I'm excited for tonight's game because I want to watch these rookies play. I want to watch these young guys play. But my expectations have never been lower because I've been through this so many times where you get hyped and you're like, oh, yeah, it's going to be clunky. You're not going to get exactly. You have this envision of, Hunter Tyson's going to play all this. He probably ends up playing less than you think for some reason. Preseason to me is always one that, like, set your hype meter low and then be pleasantly surprised. Nobody has.
Oh, no, we're just coming up with. Because I was going to say, like, my last relationship. Like, most relationships. Most relationships.
What about
But
the one you're currently
If
in?
we're talking about basketball.
Not the current
Great.
one, bro.
Oh, okay.
Not the
Just check-
current
I'm
one.
just
Not
sorry.
the current
We
I
never
don't know.
talked about the current one.
He
You
said
said
past
most.
relationships,
You said
dude.
most. I just double
What the
checked.
heck?
it.
Going
I'm
with-
giving you a chance to clean you clean it
Dude,
up.
come
I'm
on,
lobbing
man.
you a
Calm
softball.
myself down. Calm
Okay.
myself
All right.
down.
Yeah.
Preseason's up there. Also, mine's is with Jokic particularly. Like
Jokic is preseason.
I'm so
Yeah.
high on like he's just gonna come in and he's gonna dominate and show everybody why he's that guy. And he's just like, I'm gonna kick the ball to this guy over here. You know, I'm gonna walk out of. I'm like, all right. He's not taking it seriously. Let's get it right. So like that's up there for me.
Oh, Jokic is the clear number 1 pick here.
All things to get hyped for preseason Jokic.
That you're going to be disappointed in.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Nikola Jokic. I mean, his first 2 preseason game last year, he took 3 total shots. He took 1 total shot. It was a 3 in his first preseason game last year against the Thunder.
Let's go.
I'm expecting just epic things from Nikola Jokic this preseason. And it's
I can't wait.
and what I mean by that is I'm expecting nothing at all.
I can't wait. I'm almost. But now I expect it, so I'm excited.
What
for
if he
it.
takes 20 shots?
He mixes it up?
That would be crazy.
He's
Crazy
like Hunter
shot.
Tyson, not a chance.
I will tell you, one of my favorite Jokic passes of all time happened in a preseason game against the Warriors. Do you guys remember? He had a little
Yep.
flip over the shoulder.
Yep.
Like, so maybe we'll get some of that tonight. A new recipe. Do you guys ever make a new recipe?
Every time. It's a freestyle whenever I'm cooking.
Yeah, I don't
Making
typically
things
follow
up.
written ones. So
No, I'm saying you've
Like,
never
what is
been
this
like,
seasoning?
you know what? I'm going to make a new pasta tonight. That's going to be a thing. And then you make it, and it's just not that good. And you're like, damn, I can't believe I spent an hour making this recipe.
yeah, that's a good
This
example.
is not relatable?
No, it's relatable.
I don't go in the kitchen. I'm
Don't
gonna.
even go in the kitchen.
I'm just gonna mess it up, man.
It has me thinking of a very similar example, which is growing a mustache.
Really?
I always think it'll look pretty cool.
I didn't want to say anything about it.
How about a new flavor of drink you like? I do this with Monster or energy drinks or anything. Whenever there's like a new like watermelon, I'm like, oh, this could be good.
I had
It
a
never
Mountain
is.
Dew today, and it said secret flavor. And then I had
Yeah,
it.
you're like, it could be
It was
good.
like Robitussin. I'm like, what the hell is the flavor? Cough syrup.
Damn, dude.
It was so nasty.
You're having a rough day.
Dude, it was brutal.
That's rough.
I got most weddings, not all, because a good wedding, the top. But there's a lot of weddings that are just like,
I've been to a lot of shitty weddings.
yeah, that's
weddings-
what I'm saying. And you think
Mine was great, but I've been to a lot of shitty
Of course.
weddings.
I heard.
We all heard. It was great.
The worst is when you have to travel.
You were invited, but you didn't come.
When you have to travel to a wedding is the worst. You have to spend money on everything of a wedding you really don't want to be in. Those are horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sequels, almost always bad, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's like
that's fair.
That's like the studio was like, that made a lot of money. Can you just do that again? It's like, all right.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
horrible.
let's run Sonic back. You know,
Meeting famous people.
Yeah.
They're just people, and I think you have
Right.
this in your
Are
head.
you thinking of just meeting NBA players
That's
when you're
part
saying
of
this?
it. That's definitely part of it. But just, you meet a famous person like Brad Pitt. Everybody says he's really like boring in real life.
I'm
And
sure.
in your head, he's the coolest guy, and he's like quick-witted and stuff. Not fun. So are you not
yeah.
with this?
Unless you're meeting us, then it's sick.
Then it's sick,
Then
dude.
it's
Like, oh my
wilder
God.
than
Are we technically famous though?
No. Nope.
How about this one? TV shows you're nostalgic about. Don't rewatch them. If you have you never want to
Oh,
sit down.
I love rewatching shows, man.
you guys gotta grow
No,
up.
I
I'm a
just
big
rewatched
guy.
the show that
Gotta
I was in
grow
love
up
with, and
and
it was not that
shit.
good the
Oh,
second time
really?
around.
You
I
see
was
what
like,
Dev's with
I
me.
mean, of course, it's never as good.
yeah,
never
no,
as
but I was
good.
trying to hype
but
it.
I think it can still be good.
Yeah. I'm just saying there's a lot of things that you're like, in my mind, this was an
Yeah.
This was.
You want to
I
know the
promise
old-
you this was
I'll
better.
tell you what's a great rewatch.
Yeah.
Entourage.
You come-
Great
now you're
rewatch.
on my side, aren't you? You thought you were on his side. You came over to my
Sorry,
side.
someone in the chat just wants me to know that Sonic 2 was the best movie of the year.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, so maybe it was. I don't know.
I think birthdays. I think you get excited for birthdays.
What
Yeah,
isn't
hang
a
on.
disappointment,
Do you
Adam?
like living?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Because I'm pretty sure this ends with winning a title.
For the second time.
Right.
Winning a title is the best. And then I put Star Wars. They keep making new ones. Everyone gets so excited.
That's
And then
actually
everybody.
that's the best one.
Every Star Wars that's ever been made, people have been like, I can't wait. It's going to be the best. And then every time they're like, they effed it up. They effed it up. They effed it up, man.
That's true. And then we started with a basketball
And
one.
Nikola Jokic in the preseason.
And Nikola Jokic
We
in
started
the
with a
preseason.
basketball one. We should end with a basketball one too. It's not going to stop us next year. Summer League. Every year we're like, this roster's
man.
going to whip ass.
I can't
This
wait.
is the roster.
And then we're like, who's the first option?
Dude, they've got 2 point guards.
Yeah.
That's what
I
you
mean,
need in
this
Summer
time.
League.
But for seriously, Hunter Tyson next year in summer league.
Oh, I can't wait.
Dude.
I can't wait. All right, let's get on to everybody's favorite part. Bet365's Never Ordinary Bet segment featuring our guy Dev. Lots of prop bets on the old app today.
So many prop bets. And don't pull out your phones to make these bets. They're real. They're real.
They're totally
so
real.
Just on the secret menu.
To start out, we have the Nuggets at -3.5. And this is one that I truly do love.
Yeah.
This is the one that I'm going to take. And then it gets pretty wonky from here. They have
Oh, it moved to
Jalen-
4. It moved to 4.
Jalen Pickett booty ball.
Wow.
Possessions.
Oh,
Over
wow.
3.
Over 3.
Over 3.
That's a good line.
Man, that's such a good line.
I might go over though.
I'm going to go way over.
I
you know
feel
what?
like the fourth quarter is going to be just a display of booty ball.
It's just going to be booty ball, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow,
okay.
I'm taking that bet. I'm putting a bet down on that
Over or-
one.
Never mind.
What, you got one?
No.
You got a good one?
It was another Jalen Pickett one, but I'll leave it for later.
Oh, you son of a... I can't. We got to stop
Okay.
that.
I'll stop.
Will Julian Strawther take a
0.5 vote?
Curry type shot? Yes or no?
Man, you know what? It's his first. Here's the thing, rookie's first game. He's like, you got to be a little gun shy. You don't want to be known as the guy that just chucks terrible shots.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
say
go under.
no on that.
I'm gonna go under.
Will he get an assist?
I'm gonna
One
go under
single
on that one.
assist.
No, I'm gonna go under
I
on
think he
that.
averaged like 1 a game in college.
Yeah.
Okay. Jokic over 4 shot attempts.
Under.
Under. I'm taking under.
Under.
I don't think he shoots. I think he does this every year to set the tone. If I don't have to shoot, then you guys can all sacrifice. We're all sacrificing. I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go 2 shots. I think he takes 2.
I think he takes 1.
I think he
That's
gets
his
2.
quota for first preseason game.
Jamal Murray over 15 points.
Oh, dude.
Jamal Murray goes for 30 tonight.
Jamal Murray's going to see Josh Okogie and be like, child, please.
We gotta go under. I gotta go under.
How many times will Vogt forget who's in the Suns starting lineup?
I'm already at 2.
Or under 3.5?
I've already forgotten. I know Nurkic is in there.
I gotta go over. I gotta
Bates
go
Diop?
over.
No, he's coming off the bench.
Is there any bowl props in there?
I found one.
Did you
Travels.
You've had
Bowl travels.
Oh
Will
no,
he
he steps
travel?
on the line out of bounds.
Yeah,
One
that's
and a
what
half.
I found.
One and a
stuff
half
that-
travel.
Yep.
Okay, 1.5
What
travels.
about,
take over.
I'm just seeing this one come across the app. Number of times somebody on Nuggets Twitter says the Nuggets were idiots for letting Bol Bol go.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
That's
what?
at 3.5.
over.
That's at 3.5
I'm going
right
over.
now.
I was gonna take the under on that. I'll take the under. That is a good line though. What else do we have? Nurkic. I'm going to take the over on points. I think this is a dominant Nurkic game. I think that Suns fans are going to declare him the Jokic stopper.
Oh, this is a narrative-setting game.
This is a narrative-setting game.
Absolutely.
He's
He
gonna go
held
crazy.
him to 2
Actually, you
field
know
goal
what?
attempts.
Nurkic triple-double, minus 150. I'm pretty surprised by that. Pretty surprising line.
Also, last time that we seen them two in preseason, I feel like last year, Jokic played hard in that game versus Nurkic. Like
Really?
I feel like that happened last year where he was
He just
going
didn't
all
shoot?
out against. Yeah, he didn't shoot, but he played extremely hard where they're battling and actually going at it. I just remember having that conversation.
You got another one? Just
Yeah,
popped through?
0.5. This is Hunter Tyson and his 0.5 natty lights drunk.
Really?
Before the end of the night.
Man, he's a
Wow.
Bush Light guy. I think
Oh,
he's more
he's
of a
Bush
Bush
Light,
Light
yeah.
guy.
Bush.
Yeah.
He might be Bush.
Last one. Over under times that the national broadcast brings up Sanders. Prime. Coach Prime.
Oh, Coach Prime. Over 0.5?
Over 2.
Over 2.
Or a Sander, because I'm going to push Shador in there.
TNT
also.
tonight?
TNT.
I'll take the over.
I take the
Yeah,
over.
that
also.
might be the focus of the halftime show.
Yeah, it might be. If you said the Denver media in the post game, I would have taken the over for sure.
Yeah, over,
man.
yeah. At least
he's
one.
A very
At least
popular
one.
topic at Denver Nuggets practice is Coach Prime, not the rating champs. Coach Prime. It's got to get those in, guys. That was fun. A little rusty, man. I feel a little rusty, but
We
you
do
know
that
what?
before every game.
We do that
huh?
before every single one. Give us a like on
Shit,
the way
man.
out.
Give me a long season.
We're gonna, we got super chats. You guys, are you sickos? What is
Come
wrong
on.
with you? I love
Crazy,
it though.
Dylan McLeod. How big does the super chat have to be to get Kale to sing in the post game show? I told him I would super chat for
Wow. Kale, name your
$1
price.
million.
$5,000.
Name your
$1
price,
million.
Kale.
$5,000.
Nuggets have to go on like a 7-game win streak or something like that.
Oh man, do we get to choose what he sings? Because what else do we get?
Bradley
Are you
Moss
just trying
took
to hit the
advantage of the
over?
filthy 20-1 odds for the Nuggets to win it all at the start of last season. Me too, Bradley. And I've been
know.
riding that high. I'm now perched for more winnings, Nuggets basketball, and most of all, DNVR.
I will say the
XOXO.
odds at 450. It sucks, man. I'm almost like, come on. You know, like last year, you just felt like, oh, the upside's so huge.
Yeah, I mean, another way to look at it is like they're just gonna do
They're
it.
gonna
again,
do it, yeah. So you might as well do it.
Okay, Gordon.
Oh, from Canada. What?
Gordon back, baby.
Life is damn good. way
Gordon,
up
just
here
pace yourself a little bit.
in Nuggets fan heaven.
Throw it out. I might let Kel sing today. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. Hit that like button on the way out. Let's go, Nugs.
We all silly like the mayor.